Okay, so here's my customized Iconia running Android 3.0 aka HoneyComb. So on my main screen I've got the apps that I use most often. These things here are widgets that you can add on. This obviously is time and weather and so on. This over here is my calendar appointments. When I click that particular one, it takes me to it. But let me go back, show you what I can do through this. So this I can scroll through it as well, straight from my widgets, and see what are my upcoming appointments and so on. I can click any of them and it'll take me to the app. Similarly, here's email widgets as well. So this is for my Gmail, that's for my RMIT account, and similarly all the new messages come up and I can scroll through them and so on. Boom. Skype, Google Talk, all those standard. Dropbox, very neat. So what I've also installed on this, so for example, let me just click on one of these papers. What should I click on? It's that one there. So this is one of my students' work. So I use Dropbox a lot. I swear by it. So this is PDF. Now reading is an absolute breeze through this. So just to show you what it looks like, almost put my phone up. So I can, it renders pretty nicely. And if I wanted to go up, I could just do that. Removes all the borders and gives me a full screen view and toggle through that. It's a very neat app. I really like this a lot. And if you want to highlight things, you can. And then you can highlight if you like, and if you want to add notes, you can just add a sticky note. If I switch to page view, then I can add sticky notes anywhere I like. So let me add a sticky note there. It's called Replico Reader. It costs $5, but it's the best $5 you'll be spending if you actually do read and annotate PDFs like I do. Then I've got my video player Mobo, which is probably the best one out there for Android, I think. It's a music player, and YouTube. See what YouTube works. So this is YouTube in 3D. If you want to browse through the clips and so on, very cool. But it's more a cool thing than anything else, really. But it's quite nice. Just to play you a high definition one. Let me just go full screen. As you can see, let me just increase the volume on that. Dolphin's pretty cool. One of the coolest things here is this drawings that you can do. So from here I can just do an F and that'll take me to my Facebook, because that's what I've done it for. So if I want to go Google, I just do that and that will take me to Google, which is very cool. The other things neat here, here are my bookmarks over there, and again to get that is quite easy. Go back there, and on this side you have the settings that I can get up. One of the things you can do also is control the brightness on the screen straight from the browser, which is very neat. So some other cool apps that I've got in here, CNN for reading news, which is pretty cool. What I like about this a lot is that you have this saved feature. So for example, say I'm reading this story about Nadal, example, and say if I want to read it later on the go, I can just click on save there, and the article will be saved. And then when I want to read it later, I just go to the saved ones there, and then here's a list of the things I've already saved, and click, and up it comes. So which is really nice. So you can save articles, say when you're on a Wi-Fi network, for reading later. And also, obviously, as you saw there, the article renders really nicely for reading, whether it be in a landscape or portrait mode. It's a very nice app, fully optimized for a tablet such as this one here. Go back. If you guys haven't seen Google Body is pretty cool. So you can view in 3D and then click on things and it'll tell you what each of the muscle groups are. That's the external oblique. You can get a full 3D view of anatomy. You can go the skeleton, for example, and you want to see what each of the bones are, whatever. It's a really cool app. This is coming from Google Labs, if you haven't seen this before. Some of the games, if you love Angry Birds, you're going to love Angry Birds on the big screen. Just to show you what Angry Birds looks like. So I just played Angry Birds, the full version. I'll show you what I played. As you can see, I've finished all the levels, but I'll just show you. Go back to 15th level. Actually, you know what? Go back to the. Show you some of it. It's very cool in HD. And if you haven't played Angry Birds before, and the screen renders very nicely. It's very smooth, the graphics. It's beautiful, very nice. And those of you who know me and my phone, I love Angry Birds, and Angry Birds on this is even more addictive. Yeah, so I mean, there's heaps of other features. File browser, for example. You can copy folders across. You have a downloads directory, books directory, music directory, so you can move things around. You can plug in the USB stick here. Mount it. So for example, just to show you how that works, here's a USB stick. Just gonna plug my USB stick in there. Right, so I've just plugged my USB stick in there. You just go up, home there, and you would go mount USB, and here's all my USB data on that. So here I've got, for example, a movie, and I'll play that with Mobo. This is an episode of the IT Crowd, and I'm playing this off my USB card. If you guys know IT Crowd, it's hilarious. And this is playing off my USB.
Oh yeah, fire, sorry, I always get mixed up between golf and fire. Just make sure it's off. It is off, I think. Just make sure it is.
So it's very cool. And of course, if I want to copy things, I can move things around, copy the files, so on. Here's an example of what a PowerPoint looks like on a PPT. So all your standard things. Anyway, so that's HoneyComb for you on my Acer Iconia A500. Absolutely love it.